Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hair Wisdom Wednesday. And we're back here again, Christy and I, to answer your questions. We were intending to do this Q&A live on Facebook today, but for some reason we're having technical issues. So this is going to be recorded and put out on Facebook for you guys to watch later. So thanks for sending in your questions. We want you to continue to do that because in this season, we know that many of you out there are struggling. And so we want to reassure you that this platform is an opportunity for you to get your questions answered and for us to be able to give you some guidance as to how to get through this coronavirus crisis in hair. Okay, so we had 3 questions that came in, so we're just going to knock them out one by one here. The first question is, how do you work a comb through thick hair? So I'll let Christy go first, and then I'll go next.
Hi, everyone. The best way to work a comb through thick hair is to first use small sections. And you will work the hair from the ends. So you will clear out the ends and work your way up to the root. And the best way to do that is using a raking technique. You can rake over the top of the hair, bring the knots and tangles down to the end, and then work your way up.
Yes, great advice. You got to, especially with a lot of hair, you got to work in sections. That's the best way to tackle it. And I know sometimes getting the hair in sections can be an issue. One of the things that we recommend is to use a detangling hairbrush because it's going to help you to go through those sections of hair a lot faster and easier and with a whole lot less pain than if you're using a comb. And then the other issue is you want to make sure you're using the right kind of comb because you don't want to be using a small teeth comb in thick hair. You want to make sure you are using a wide tooth comb. And if you need an example of what those tools look like, we have a video on our YouTube page that is entitled Tools Needed. So you want to go and look at that video so you can make sure that you obtain the proper tools. All of those tools can be purchased easily on Amazon or any of the online beauty supplies. You should be able to find any of those tools, even Target, Sally's. I mean, you can right now because we aren't doing a whole lot of moving around, so you can utilize those resources to be able to get the tools. Okay.
Oh, and let me add one thing. It's best to work with the hair damp or wet to get it combed through.
Yes.
As well.
Excellent. You definitely don't want to be working with dry, thick hair. That's a disaster for everybody involved. Okay, so what's the best routine to wash hair? How often should you be doing it? And how? And with which products? So the first question is, what's the best routine to wash the hair?
Best routine to wash the hair is if it's in a protective style, take down the protective style and you want to comb through the hair before you wash it because the hair will tangle because of the shedded hair that has shedded in the protective style while it was up for a few weeks. Product I would use right now, probably the simplest thing to get is the Tresemme Moisture. Will do the trick for you. It's inexpensive and you can find it pretty much anywhere right now. For shampoo and conditioner, and it'll work on all types of hair.
Yeah, so whether it's curly, kinky, yeah.
And that conditioner gives you a pretty good slip to be able to comb through the hair when that conditioner is in to help further detangle. And
Yes.
what was it? It was one more.
Yes. How often should they be washing?
How often? It depends on the child's hair. No more than once a week. But the thicker the hair is, you want to go to every 2 weeks to wash the hair. Um,
Excellent.
yeah, this is simple. Like the curlier, kind of the curlier, straighter the child hair is, you will probably do once a week. The thicker, the curlier, the coilier the hair is, every 2 weeks.
Yes, that's excellent advice because you don't want to dry the hair out by
Mhm.
washing it too frequently. So it's very, very important to make sure you're adhering to what Christy just said. Um, Wonderful. Okay, so we got one more question here. You guys got to send your questions in because I feel like these go so short. They're so short because we don't have enough questions. So just keep the questions coming, you guys. Okay, next question is it better to keep puffs in or just let it be if the protective style isn't an option right now?
It's better to keep puffs in. I wouldn't let the hair be free because the hair would be prone to knotting and matting. So if you take the time to put the hair into at least 4 puffs, you've at least took the time to at least detangle and brush through the hair. Um,
Yes.
if you let it be, it will mat because um, kids, especially for the smaller children, they're in the house, so they're rolling around, they're running around, they're sweating, and
Yes.
they're just, they're taking a nap, they're sleeping at night, and their hair will mat up.
Yes. And some
So,
of them may not even be wearing their caps. Because you're
right.
supposed to be wearing a cap. And so some of you, we know you're still in that process of getting them into the routine of wearing something. And puffs with nothing on their head by the third day is a mess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, and I know some of us are, puffs is the easiest and the best thing. But if you go on to the Styles for Kids YouTube, just figuring out a simple way to maybe bantu the hair down
Yes.
or twist it, finger
Mhm.
coil it, because that'll help keep the moisture in and not let the hair break off. You can simply twist the hair with your finger and around the base of the ponytail holder and put another ponytail over it is something that is still help keep the moisture in.
Yeah, and I think that maybe finger coils is something that we might need to do a, a class on so people will be able to see it on here. So that's something we'll work on trying to figure out how we can do that and still be safe. But we want to encourage you to go to the YouTube Facebook page because there's also, I'm sorry, the YouTube South Kids YouTube page because there's also a video about hair washing and we walk you through from beginning to end how to wash the hair. So that was one of the questions too is how do you wash the hair? So we walk you through it step by step. Okay, so you want to access that video on YouTube and it's entitled Washing the Hair. Okay. Yeah, these were excellent questions. I just want to back up what Christy said. What she said was dead on. You do not want to just leave puffs to the wind or hair to the wind. You want to put it in sections, and those puffs need to be hydrated. I posted a video on our Styles for Kids and Instagram on how to hydrate puffs, and I believe that's also on our YouTube page. So you want to access all of these resources that are going to walk you through step by step what it's going to take to keep the hair from being tangled, to keep the hair from being dry, and to keep it looking its best, particularly while we're in this coronavirus where we're at home, so they're not going to school. Okay, we don't want to use that as an excuse, to not keep the hair together. Okay, you guys, it's very important because long term it's going to make it easier on you and it makes it easier on us once they're coming back to us or we're working with you at the workshops. Okay. All right. Well, again, you want to make sure that you're following us on YouTube so you can get those posts whenever new videos are going out. We'll be back on Facebook next Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll be then worked out all of the technical issues that we're having right now. And we'll be able to answer your questions live on Facebook. In the meantime, keep them coming. Right, Christy?
You're right.
Okay, you guys, take care. We'll be back here next week and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.